Say, yo, what up, Chad? How are you? How's it going? How's everything? Good, good. I hope so. I hope so. Anywho, today what we're doing is we're talking about the starter decks. I didn't realize that that all the starter deck cards were out. So I want to talk about it. We got 18 cards, including MIRIO from MIRIO support. So let's chit chat about it. MIRIO is a 6-hand size, 28 health character. He's got the air, chaos, and good symbols from top down. It says enhance your punch or slam. That's a weird keyword. Attack gets +2 damage. You may change its zone. And then enhance commit, discard momentum, reduces attack's damage to 0. On the screen, just like with every card. Oh, that poll's massive. Just like with every card we're going to talk about today, I got a poll here for you guys. Is this card good? We're going to talk about his entire kit in its entirety, and then we can we'll move on from there. So let's talk about the pros. Obviously, getting every attack in your deck +2 damage is incredible. Changing the zone and zone overloading is incredible. We've seen the power of that of somebody like Sero, but Sero has the issue of that he can't find the damage stat that we really want. This guy does not have that problem. And then the only issue that is his 2 keywords are a little weird. The word slam is weird, so I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of slam support in set 5. In order to make this character good. Obviously, there's some characters that get away with it, right? Like just having the good symbol and having the word punch on him, good enough, truthfully. And his own kit, I'm sure, is swell enough. But we'll get talking. Then enhance commit, discard momentum, reduce attack damage to 0. This is incredible. If you have a momentum, you essentially trade an attack that I dealt damage with for an attack that you don't deal damage. Beautiful way to represent his ability to like phase in and out of moves. This character's good. I'm big time ones. I am super down to play MIRIO until the end of time. Pillow swing is a slam on 2 symbols. Just saying. I mean, it's good, right? It's good. Don't get it twisted. But a pillar slam alone, a deck does not make. I'm excited to see what other cool things happen inside of the rest of his kit. We'll move on to banishing repel strike for 3, 1 high for 5 with a 2 mid block. Has all the same symbols. It's an EX2 move with the word punch. Enhance if this attack, if the zone of this attack is low, ready a foundation that's not been ready this combat phase. Enhance if the zone of this attack is mid, commit 1 rival foundation. This card is way better than I initially gave it credit for. Selectively committing a card is very good. The first thing that people look at is that 1 high speed stat, and they go, ew, yucky. It's got EX2. This card is super red. It's a 3 diff, 1 high for 7, or sorry, 3 diff, 1 low for 7 inside of him if you want it to be. I think it is gonna have a tough time under the good symbol. Finding room in the deck, but I think under air and chaos, I think this card's very good. It's one of the best. It's one of the best uses for your momentum that I can see. I like this card. Definitely not a staple 4 of. I put it in the yes category, but it's very much borderlining meh. We'll move on. Now this card's cool. Flying Scissor Kick. 5/3, 3 low for 5. Kick, slam, response, destroy 1 foundation. After you block with this card, the blocked attack is considered completely blocked. Enhance if this attack is not completely blocked. Unflip 1 foundation. This is super neato. Does this work on Tape Swing though? No, it does not. How does it work with Tape Swing? Who knows? It doesn't though. The thing about Flying Scissor Kick, the thing that I like about this one so much is under the Chaos symbol, you get both Flying Scissor Kick and Ice Slide Tackle. And so, like, there's some really crazy on-blocking tricks that you get to really do, right? So you get to, like, cover your mids and lows with Flying Scissor Kick and cover your mids and highs with Ice Slide Tackle. I think a character that wants to, like, sit there and wait and like have good on block tricks, I think that's a really cool tactic that you can use. A couple cool techniques that you can use. I think this card is cool. I think the biggest issue, honestly, is that it's a 5 diff. If this guy wasn't a 5 diff and like was a little more like Ice Slide Tackle, I feel okay. It also starts low, so like Ice Slide Tackle gets the thing. I don't know. This card is cool. I like it. Also, the words unflip one foundation is normally incredibly high costed. Just if it's not completely blocked, unflip a foundation is super rad in a character that mixes up zones. So cool. So cool. I'm into this guy. I'm into this one. Will it see play? Who knows? Another 3 diff. We love 3 diff attacks in this house. Phantom Charge, 3 mid for 2 low block. Slam Charge. Enhance. If the zone of this attack matches the printed zone of another attack in your card pool, it gets +1/+1. So in him, it's a 3 diff 4 mid for 5. 3 diff 4 mid for 5. I think if there were more, I mean, just like playing all these out as MIRIO is incredible, right? But the issue is it has to match the printed zone of another attack, so you need like a really good lead in. I think something along the lines of like imagine this card in a deck that's playing the 6 diff that says all your other moves get +2 damage, right? And so like I think it's really cool, right? My issue is it doesn't quite do enough, but I think that's a good thing because of this 3 here. If this was a 4, it would be a bad card, but I think as a 3, it just like accidentally does it's not a card that asks and answers its own question. I like Phantom Charge. I think it's not a staple that's going to be in just a bunch of stuff. I think what it's going to do is find homes in some cool gimmicky kitchen table decks, and I think that's totally fine. 3 diffs should find homes in cool gimmicky kitchen table decks. You guys are not on this one though, and that's acceptable. That's acceptable. Let's talk about the next one. Phantom Clothesline, 4/3/2 mid block, 4 high for 4. Fury Slam. If the zone of the attack is mid, draw a card. Okay. Enhance if your rival's taken damage this turn, seal 1 rival foundation. Well, that's kind of neat. Obviously, drawing cards is cool, but making your card mid to do so is a little whack. It's a 4 mid for 6 that draws you a card. Feels and doesn't want to be the first attack. It wants to be played afterwards. I think this card has everything in the making for a beautiful starter deck card. Just a stunningly awesome starter deck card. And that's it. And that's it. This card I don't think we'll ever see play. And truthfully, like the thing about like bad starter deck cards is normally they still look stunningly beautiful. My thing about like a lot of this art is I think it looks really bland in the background. Right? I think the foil patterns are going to have to carry this art like severely. Because like this is nothing. This is kind of nothing. Like it looks nice, but it's nothing. This is the worst background I've ever seen in a card. It's very, very bad. Yeah, this card I just don't think is going to see very much play. Cool starter deck card. This card though. This card I think is going to see some play. Phantom Cross, 4/3/2 mid block, 5 mid for 3. Breaker 1 punch slam. Enhance, name an attack zone, high, mid, or low. This attack gets +2 damage for each other attack in your card pool with the chosen printed attack zone. So like it says that you are allowed to play like Nito off mid focused attack, right? I think this one is cool. I'm a fan of this one. It's also like neat and like under the chaos symbol. It works for like Ibarra? No. It's Umami? No. What's the name of this character? Uwabami. It's literally both. Uwabami. And then it has the air symbol. I think the character that actually plays this incredibly well is actually Moonfish. I think Moonfish is really, really strong with this card under the air symbol. I like it. I think that this card is cool. I think it's going to be a kind of a bit of a pretty meaty move in a lot of cool strategies. I'm a fan. I think this one's cool. Huh. Phantom Punch. Now this is some sick art. This is some sick art. 4/3/3 mid for 4. Punch. Salam. Stun 1. Enhance. If the zone of this attack has been changed, it gets +2 speed. So it's essentially a 5 low for 6. Deadlock. It can't be blocked by high blocks. Very cool. Very cool. And then it's a 1 high block. This card's neat. Again, I think this is just like just a starter deck card. It's neato. I don't think it's doing anything that crazy. Yeah, it's not doing anything that crazy. Yeah. Deadlock is a pseudo tape swing. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You guys really like this one? I don't like this one. I think this one's I think this one's kind of I think it's really only playable inside of him at the moment. Like it's fine, right? 4 diff, 3 of in my deck. It's also free 2 speed and 2 damage. Yeah, but like stats are king, right? Obviously. I don't know. It's cool to MIRIO. Yeah. Move on. Repel Strike. 5/3, 5 mid for 5. I don't think I've actually read this one. So 1 mid block, punch, slam, response. After the zone of this attack is changed, your rival commits 1 foundation, period. Wow, that's very good. It just really depends on like how much like slamming of changing zones. Indians commit a foundation, change the zone attack, it gets 1/1. Okay, so it is a 5 diff, 6 mid for 6, 6 mid for 8. That stuns 1, and you could stun 2. Interesting, but it's a 6 diff, right? Because you committed a foundation. Checking bad on this card is going to feel abysmal, right? And then Deadlock attack. After this attack resolves, build it face down is a very good ability. Hey, I'm gonna keep building. I'm gonna keep swinging them. Yeah, this is cool. It's a little high costed with that commit 1 foundation, but change the zone and get 1/1 stun 1 is like what more could you ask for? Commit a face down for 1/1 stun 1. In MIRIO, I think this card's gonna see quite a bit of play. Everywhere else, I mean, it's just not, right? Yeah. You guys are on board though. Schoolyard Smackdown. One of the best arts in the game. Power. 5/3/3 high, 3 low for 4. Powerful 2. If this card didn't have powerful 2, there was gonna be an issue. Punch, slam, responds. After the zone of this attack is changed, it gets +1/+1. Okay. Discard 1 attack from your card pool. Period. Change this attack zone to the discarded printed zone. That's scary. Huh. Oh, chat, that's really scary. This card gets to do its best Asui impersonation. Huh. I will say that as a 5 diff, this card's stats are dog shit. But it gets +2/+2, +2/+4 from MIRIO and clears a card out of your card pool. Yeah, I mean, this is good by itself, right? It's a 5 low for 8. That's pretty good. 5 low for 5 low for 8 5 diff with powerful 2. Yeah, I'm into it. And the clearing of the card pool is pretty good, and it's like a 4 low for 5 diff. Or I guess it's 4 high for 5, right? You can't leave it low. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in. On to his foundations. Combat decisions. 2/6. 2 low block. Enhance flip. If your rival has played 3 or more foundations this turn, they commit 1 foundation. Okay. Not getting to pick the foundation is a little Then Deadlock Enhance flip. This deck gets +2 speed, +2 damage. It does not count with progressive difficulty for the rest of the turn. I mean, flip for 2/2 and not count is an incredible deadlock ability. That's very, very good. Incredibly, incredibly good. But the other ability is pseudo blank. I'm not. I think I'm not on this one. I think this one's a no from me. If the game gets to like hella deadlocking, then it's over. Like I think this card has some room, but like, boy howdy, I don't like that I have to get the deadlock to like utilize this card. Yeah. Humble Hero. 2/5, 3 low block. Response at the start of your combat phase. If you have 0 momentum, add this card to your momentum. This card's incredible. This card's very, very strong. I think that because there's so much like, I need a momentum to defend myself. I need a momentum to do the thing. The only issue with this card, right, is it says at the start of your combat phase and not the start of the combat phase. If it says at the start of the combat phase, I think this card would be just incredible. I think on a scale of like 1 to 10, it's like a 6 or a 7. I think this card is good. I'm just not 100% positive. Just not 100% positive what it. Yeah, I think this card is good. I think it's not going to be like a 4-of staple. Everybody's playing it, but it's certainly better than like helping tomorrow or whatever that card is, right? Whereas like if you get a momentum, get an extra. I think this card's cool. I dig it. At least I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it at least. Yeah, you guys are a little spread all over the board. Lemillion of the big 3. I don't like this card. 2/5, 2 high block, unique. Enhance your high gets a damage. Your mid gets a speed. Your low gets a damage. I don't like this card, and here's why. They don't all 3 say the same stat. They don't all 3 say damage, 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 or speed, speed, speed. I think that the mid getting speed is like weird, and people are going to lose track very quickly, I think. Incredible in him, and this card gives him a reason to actually change the zone from low, right? Currently, all it says is enhance +1 damage in most characters, right? But what it really means is you can have a mono mid deck, and then give it a speed, change the zone, give it 2 damage, give it a damage. So like everything gets +1, +3 essentially, which is pretty good if all your moves are, you have 1 foundation, all of your moves are Midoriya 2 without discarding the card. Like the more that you talk about like how good this unique card is, the better it feels. Yeah. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Nastra. What a weird name for this card. I think this card's got a weird name. 2/5, 3 low block, taunt. Amazing. Enhance commit. This deck gets -2 speed. Period. Response after your rival's combat phase begins. Ready this combat foundation. Playable while committed. This card's incredible. Probably the reason to buy 2 of the starter deck. Right. This card is fantastic. This card is super, super, super good. 2/5 with a block, -2 speed. Yeah, the block is a bad block, but like, this card's incredible. This card's so, so strong. I'm allowed to be aggressive and like play out my whole hand, hold 1 or 2 good blocks, have 2 of these out, and then slam them back up ready. And like it says that other things get to be stunned, and then I have -4 speed back on the like. This card's so good. This card's so good, guys. Yeah. Permeation, 1/4, 2 mid block, response flip. After the zone of your attack is changed, your rival commits 1 foundation, period. This is the most starter deck card of all time. You could see yourself running it in him, but I don't think you can really run it in anybody else. And even then, like 1/4, 2 mid block is like prime real estate. I get why this card's in the starter deck, but it's one of those classic, this is a starter deck card. So there it is. Yeah, and you guys agree. You guys are not happy with it either. Like it sucks because like I can't even talk about this card for a minute. it just doesn't do anything. Save a million. 0/5/3 high block, response commit. After you block an attack, look at the top card of your deck. You may discard it. I don't think it needed a commit cost. I think it probably could have just been once per turn, actually. I think it could have just been once per turn. The commit is going to turn me off of this card and make it probably not very good. But that ability is strong. That ability is cheating. That is one of the strongest abilities in the whole game, is looking at what your next check is, especially on defense. I think a once per turn would not have been bad. It just like wants you to have a million foundations in your stage, in order to have the commit cost. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough look. It's tough. I don't know. I'm probably mounted. It's going to be tough to find slots when you fight with other zero diffs on any of these symbols. There's no shot that this card ever goes in a deck under Air and Chaos, ever. There's no chance. No chance. What you do get is another 0 for good, which it could use. The big 3. 1/5/3 mid block, enhance flip. If there's 3 or more attacks in your card pool, draw 1 card, period. Okay? Deadlock enhance, change the zone of your attack, it gets +1 speed, period. I like this card. I think this card's neat. I think if we I think this card is super cool in a world without set 1. Right? Destined for mainstream success under 2 of these symbols is just generically better than what this card has going on. I think this card is cool. Yeah. This should have been a UR. The big, like the foundation. You think this should have been a UR, or like this picture of the big 3? Yeah, I think this card is cool. It's not going to see any play in that New World Order format, right? Of like ban set 1. This is a I think this card actually gets to see play. Otherwise, I don't think it's gonna happen. Unbelievable skill, guys. Can you believe what's happening on the screen right now? 3/5/2 mid block, enhance destroy, build 1 slam attack that dealt damage this turn from your card pool face down. Guys, coordinated effort. It's back. Guys, a fair coordinated effort has officially hit the scene. It hit the scene. Unbelievable coordinated effort. He's back. The second coming. Love it. So I like cards like this. I like using pull no punches for its like snag momentum ability. This card says destroy, clear your card pool by 1. I think that there's gonna be some character. I think there's going to be some character that really wants to get away with what's going on. Like I think there's a character that gets away with like this card, clearing the card pool, picking things back up, right? Like if we were looking at this card inside of instead of like Overhaul's kit, I could like really see it. I think people would change their mind on this card. I think inside of MIRIO's kit, I think it's a little just it truly depends on what does the Slam keyword get in the next set. I think that's where it is. All right. We'll move on. Unrivaled combatant. 1/5 3 high block enhance flip. Change the zone of your punch. Your punch or slam attack. It gets +1 speed. Period. So now, whoosh, you get to go all the way back. Woo! All the way back through all those cards that were like, hey, if you change the zone, you get to do a cool thing. And then we get to look at this card. Enhanced flip changes the zone of your punch or slam attack is good, and the fact that we get to tack on an extra speed is also good. I like this card. My only issue is flip for 1 speed good enough? Is flip to change the zone? I think flip to change the zone is good enough. But what does it do in fighting other slots inside of your deck? Right? That's the big question. Like I think the 1/5 3 high block slot is very sacred, and so like you'll have to find you'll have to make cuts of good cards in order to play this card. Yeah. And so there you have it. Here's my question for you guys. Is the kit good? Yes, no, or meh? Oh, hello, Mirio's chest. Is the kit good? Yes, no, or meh? And so what I want to talk about inside of this is, are all the cards? You can translate this however you want. Are all the cards good? Are all the cards useful? Are all the cards competitive? Are all the cards fun? What does it mean to you to be, is it good? I mean, I'd love to see you guys, your thoughts here in the chat as we close out. And same with you in the YouTube comments. Let me know what you guys think about the MIRIO deck. I like it. I think MIRIO is very cool. I think that it is very straightforward. It does one thing. It changes zones, and it kicks your ass. Just what MIRIO does in the show, right? Changes zones, kicks your ass. I like it. I think it's cool. I think a lot of his cards are gonna be coasters, and that's okay. With that said, you guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you check out all the other set 5 stuff that we're doing here on the channel. As always, I wish you well.